What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Oh man, I'm just exhausted today. I had a bang earlier, went to the gym, had lunch, and now I'm ready for a nap. But regardless of that, it's actually it's crazy. It's like 50 something degrees today, and the weather from here on out is like straight spring. I don't get it, Ohio, but look at that. Just a few short weeks, we'll be able to work with these doors open, get a bunch of fresh air in here, and then instead of being freezing cold all the time, we're gonna be sweating. So I'm gonna need like a portable AC unit or something in here. Got powder coat all over the lens. But considering it was quite warm today, had to bring the Hellcat out. This winter, she's got a few runs this winter, but with it getting warmer, you know, I just gotta drive it. This thing's incredible. The day you're watching this is actually my birthday, but I'm filming this the day prior. So I'm not trying to do anything tomorrow. So although I'm tired, I'm gonna try and knock out the rest, or most of the rest of the Bananarama as far as we can get. Airlines, we'll see how far we get. We got a couple other things to do. Was talking to the neighbors over there, and we both have this issue right here where the water kind of goes under and back and under and back if we, you know, power wash here, or all the salt and snow drips off. So I got some tubes of caulk. We're gonna actually run it down the metal here underneath and hopefully kind of get that that problem solved. I also got two new tubs of mud, so we're gonna run over this really quick, get that all done up as well. There's 2 layers on the outside and up to like here on the back. So we're gonna have to do another layer on the inside, a third on the outside, and then when that dries, we'll do another third on the inside. And we could get to sanding and then maybe finishing this half wall someday soon as well. But yeah, that's about what we got going for today, and let's get to it. Alright guys, so we got pretty much the whole lift is done, other than the track bar and the sway bar, because it's just going to be in the way while we're, you know, messing with the air tanks and stuff. And then I also got to get the air fittings on these uppers, which it'll be a little challenging, but not that hard. Getting the wrench up in there to tighten that bolt in there was a pain, and everything. It was truly a pain on that one. Shocks are in the rear. Radius arms need tightened, but we'll do that when it's on its own weight. And here are the mounts for the air tanks, and then we got the mounts over there for the air management system. We're spending so much time trying to figure this out because I really don't think that all Ram trucks are the same or whatever. These, you could see, are specifically made here to, like, oh, contour this tube, but the one in the pictures they have, this tube doesn't, like, bend out and up. It just kind of bends, you know, out. So we're dealing with a huge issue at the moment because there's no way I would even be able to weld this in at the measurements that's supposed to have, because, like, all right, 4.5 inches back, that, don't worry about that mark, but, you know, 4.5 inches back here, look at that. That's how it would sit. So that's not good. What I'm going to do is cut that front tip off, and I'm going to try and weld it to, you know, to the bar rather than under the bar, because it's just not gonna fly with a weld that small up there. So I'm gonna modify this bracket. Like I said, all Ram trucks are probably not the same. I'm sitting here, I've been confused for like probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours now trying to figure this out. But instead of trying to make it work or push the plates together, because if we go any further in than 3.5 inches on this frame, what's going to happen is our air management system is just not going to even fit back here, because the tanks are wider than this plate. They're about 3 inches wider than the plate, 3.5, so like a, you know, inch and 3/4 on each side. They would run into each other. So this plate physically has to be 3.5 inches off your frame rail. So the only thing I could logically think of to do that is to cut this right there, and then we can weld that in, and we can weld in our other brackets, and then hopefully get that mounted if I can find all the bolts today as well. But like I said, the whole lift is in, bags are secured. Oh, this thing's gonna be great. It's been a long process and a long build, but oh baby, we are almost there. I guess let's get to modifying this thing to fit. right, guys, so kind of a crazy, weird day, and obviously this. So we were gonna have the air tanks all put together, but the fittings on the petcocks here that drain the tank, they oddly enough, they like kind of deformed themselves while tightening, and to be honest, they weren't even that tight. It was like a turn, like just like a turn after finger tight, and these things like kind of mashed. So I'm gonna run over to Tractor Supply in the morning and get those, so we can have the, you know, the drains in the bottom of the tank. How this all works is literally the two tanks are connected, and it kind of goes in the one tank and then out the other tank into this side here. So pretty much the air comes out of the tank, out of the dryer into the one tank goes to the other tank, and then that tank goes to here, and then in here you go, you know, your front left, front right, rear left, rear right, and then there's a exhaust thing. But yeah, so regardless, that's how that is. And then our harness runs up, and there's just a few wires. The one thing that we actually aren't going to do on this truck that comes with the kit is the ride height sensors. I've had multiple buddies tell me don't use them, and then I actually just called Jack, Dirty Max Jack, well, texted him, and he said, yeah, don't even mess with it. Don't even mess with it, because, you know, they did it for hours. And all it really does is if you put a load on the back of this truck, so just say I hook up a gooseneck or a trailer or something, and the truck squats, okay, well, it inflates itself back up automatically. It's a lot of confusing and unnecessary calibration, or if the truck is, you know, fluctuating, the compressor is always going to be running. So it's a cool feature, but if you do hook a load up, which I probably won't often, but if I do, all you do is inflate the bags up in the rear a little more, guys, and you're straight. You're straight. So we're gonna skip the ride height sensors because they're too much of a pain and a feature that I don't really need, and you know, I don't really want the compressor and stuff running when I don't need it. If the rear end sags when I put a load on it, we'll bump up the PSI. Other than that, guys, we got our brackets welded in. If you guys have been following me from the Chevy 1500 build, wow, welding getting a ton better. Those things look actually really, really good. We're gonna let the paint dry and stuff. I'm gonna shoot it again in the morning, and then we can get our management system. Measurements are correct, so I'm hoping the box fits in here. But yeah, we'll get the box in here. We'll get our air tanks mounted, and then after that, 100% air fittings and connecting that harness. I know I wanted to get it on its own weight in this video, but literally we've been here. What is it? Almost 6, 7 o'clock. We've been here since before. It's 8 o'clock, so we've been here before noon. Yeah, it's been a long day. Just doing this. We got our shocks in, we got everything bolted up, and yeah. I know I promised this video, but all we have to do is mount the management system, plug it in, and you know, run 4 airlines, really. So how hard could it be? I know that's what I said yesterday, but whatever. It should be pretty simple day tomorrow. You'll see that in the next video. We'll run all the airlines. We'll get the track bar in, sway bar connected, on its own weight, and everything that should be tightened under weight will get tightened under weight. Radius arms and the rear trailing arms, we'll get all those done up for you guys. And this thing should no longer be on jack stands. Like I said, the bed will not go on. I'm gonna get the FAST ordered, and I'm gonna get the Synergy steering ordered so we can get this thing rolling again. There's something else I wanted the bed off for, but I don't think so anymore. Oh, the hitch. I don't know if I'm gonna do the hitch. Well, yeah, the FAST, but I was gonna do the hitch, but I guess if we ship your lift, I'll ship the hitch. We'll see. Anyway, or I can send the hitch to Bug, or I can send it to Lacey. That's a lot of work. But we can send it to either and have them powder it. What? Yeah. Anyway, the ideas, sorry. But yeah, this thing looks so good, honestly. Even, like I said, even today with the shocks in, trailing arms, and the bags, they're not really inflated, but they're in there and secure. This truck looks stellar. It looks so freaking good. I can't be more like impressed with how this thing's coming out. So another thing, guys, we got the intercooler and boost tubes coming from Banks Power for this. So that should be here. Is that here today? I don't know, but that should be here soon. Then we got an intercooler and boost tubes to do on this. Like I said, I know we built the motor fully in my green Ram, but I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with this one. Honestly, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. Man, we'll see. Because the problem with modifying a 68, you know, trans in one of these is you're gonna have a full build on it, and that's a big chunk of change. So maybe in the future, but up front, we're gonna do the boost tubes, the intercooler. What else? Just a handful of, you know, little goodies under there. I kind of do want to tune it, but again, that could require a lot of other things. So we'll see on that. But guys, we're kicking away at this. I'm actually thankful it's February and it's not like May, June, and I'm pushing to get this thing done and on a trailer before an event. So I'm thankful we're gonna have this thing done very early in the year, which is awesome, and then we'll take it to shows and whatever else the rest of the year. But oh man, this thing looks freaking ridiculous. I love that red off that yellow. It's just a different vibe. We really don't get it with them wheels, but when we get the brush wheels on there, this thing's gonna look, oh my gosh, Rock, we got so much to do. Forget it, guys. Stay tuned, we got so much coming. But if you guys enjoyed this video, shoot a thumbs up. That's not a thumbs up. If you guys enjoyed this video, shoot a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please get down there, click subscribe. While you're down there, tap the notification bell, click all so you don't miss out on any of our uploads. I'm getting this thing so mixed up. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys enjoyed this video, shoot a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please get down there, click subscribe. While you're down there, drop me a comment, tap the notification bell, click all so you don't miss out on any of our uploads. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.